Well, hello YouTube, this is Carl, that BMX guy. This is the last week of November. Monday, what day are we at? The 25th. So in the US we have Thanksgiving coming. I won't be able to do the 600 kilometers this week, there's just no way, I have no time. Getting out like at what? Almost 12 o'clock, because I can't get out the door. Doesn't help either, but I don't know. I just need better eating habits where I'm not eating like late at night. Like, you know, dinner at 5 o'clock is an ideal time. But anyway, yeah, this is the Manioc towpath, and soon they're going to start renovating it or fixing it up because it's all these bridges, even though they just put them up when like Mayor Nutter was in, like he kind of helped them refurbish this back in 2014. But all these bridges, like they're just wood. There was like a flood that kind of went over this and kind of just destroyed everything in the process too. They're just going to redo all these bridges, I guess. Redo all the, you know, the surface of the trail. And yeah, there's all kinds of shit going on. They're finishing up building whatever they're doing there. Yeah, it was from this girl. Usually it just floods the whole trail all winter. Pretty much from the end of this wall. So they're probably going to fix the surfaces of this, I don't know, it's like shed or, you know, small micro rock. They're going to make it smoother. Maybe they'll fix drainage, who knows. It's, you know, usually all winter this thing is just like mud. All these little patches of asphalt, it basically like buckled immediately because asphalt's like the worst pavement ever when it comes to like, you know, anything. Like concrete wouldn't buckle, it would just like, you know, lift up. Most of these bridges, like pieces of them are like falling off. And they just like thick up like a lot of the trees next to it. They keep collapsing on the trail too, so. Yeah, after that flood, whatever it was, hurricane, was it Iris or Eileen? But this thing was like flooded for like a straight week. After that one hurricane. It flooded the city, like in the center city, like it flooded the Vine Street Expressway. That's how awesome that flood was. Yeah, this was just covered with water all the way up to like, I don't know, that one flower on the tree. Yeah, they're going to renovate this whole thing. Or rehabilitate it, whatever you want to say it is. Up ahead, they're doing something with the lock, redoing that thing. They've just been like pretty much the whole year doing that. But that made the trail close in the beginning of the year. Yeah, well, this is how nice it should be. Like this little stone going on here, but it just washes away after a while, and they gotta redo it. They gotta do, you know, like I said, drainage would be nice. So every time it rains, the water does just lay on top of this thing. It actually goes to the towpath canal thing instead, where it's supposed to go. They engineer a little bit to have some kind of peak to it or a grade, not just flat. That'd probably be helpful too. But yeah, this is probably the last time this year I'm going to ride on this. And next time I ride on it, it's going to be nice and refreshed. Right about here, this bridge had like a nice big hole in it one time, like one of the beams like completely disintegrated. And it just fixed that. And yeah, right here. But yeah, this one fell before. Another one's disintegrated too. Yeah, I'm just gonna ride to this into this hoop. Yeah, this bridge is also transition. Generally, I just hate all these asphalt paved things with the roots buckle on the freaking pavement. I mean, it's actually smoother on the stone than it is on the stupid asphalt. As we get to this, that's the old lock right there, but they added this whole halfway to it that wasn't there before. I'm assuming this is to make it so when you're kayaking, you don't have to go on land. Maybe someone will be actually using the lock, like, you know, making it work. But I'm not sure. But obviously it's a holiday. No. But generally, that should be done very soon. Probably when the rest of this trail is redone. That'll be done too. Moving along, there's this like cool rock wall. See that rock right there? I used to sit at that rock. But they put this fence here so you can't sit at it easily. Otherwise, like, they kind of widen this at one point. This usually right here floods every time it rains. You can kind of see it's like a basin of water. But this area is usually not so bad anyway. This is just like the end of the tow path. There's like the beginning of it that technically is in the town. But I don't usually take that way on this direction. But this part of it is like the more tranquil part. You feel like you're actually in the woods. Or on Pennsylvania mountainside without being in the mountains. It's funny, it says speed limit 7 miles per hour. I can't even get to like the roll 7 miles per hour. I mean, like, the slowest I can really go is like 10. But generally, there's stuff like this where you got this like puddle in the middle of the road you gotta avoid. The last time they renovated, they're actually right where those walls are. I'm coming up to right now. There was actually this little building, and it was built like everything else here. It kind of had that brick base you go, you know, that look to it, like a little castle. And it was a cool little building. They knocked that down when they actually redid this, and it was pretty much like right where that wall is right now. Used to actually take that way up, which was not much better than this other way. So this is a home camera, I can't really pedal. But yeah, they made this a little bit better, even though there's still like a little awesome bump right there. But I used to actually have to go all the way around that whole cobblestone thing. I don't even think this little path was here 10 years ago. They just rebuilt this train station, they renovated it. It's actually pretty nice. Not sure if we're going to be allowed to go in there and look around or what. Yeah, that's the Shawmon station. It's one of like the oldest stations on the line, I guess. Yeah, they made it really nice. They put the little brick facade on it. It's not an old look, but it kind of looks more like a video game kind of thing, like for Red Dead Redemption. At least now. But it would probably more like this house with the rock looking brick. stucco look. Anyway, it actually is nice. That's the end of the tow path. And yeah, today I'm just like doing an easy ride. And yeah, I'm gonna go that way, and yeah. So I'm just getting the Conshohocken, or about to leave it actually. I'm gonna actually take the cross country trail today. I'm gonna take it to Germantown Ave. After Germantown Ave, I'm gonna head to the Wissahickon Forbidden Drive. This used to be the right of way of the actual trail over there. Now it's just the way over this way. Meaning that trail kind of went over this bridge right here. Meaning like this went up and over the trail. Yeah, we're taking this today. Listen to the loud trucks. The loud people. And the bridge they rebuilt maybe 8 years ago. So yeah, we're taking this. Nice and empty. There's usually never a road biker on this because I don't know. It's just too bumpy. This trail in particular basically weaves around the Blue Route. The Blue Route connector from the Schuylkill Expressway to where it goes to the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Originally, the Pennsylvania Turnpike extension used to be called Route 9. And the Blue Route was just basically maybe 3 or 4 miles from Ridge Pike to, well, basically Chemical Road was the end of the road, northbound, but southbound it was Ridge Pike to the Schuylkill. And that was it. And that's what I remember the first 14 years of my life, I guess. And then one day I just noticed I'm working on this road and I was like, I just feel like this road weaves around this highway. I just kept going over and under it over time. I think it's Chemical Road that kind of weaves. But this bike path kind of does the same thing Chemical Road does. It's an interesting design. Make that highway as we get right to it. Well, the road's been open. This part right here is kind of where the end of it is. Like back in 1992, which is really that long ago. I'm not gonna count that. It's 32 years ago, which is crazy how long ago that was. Most of these bridges were originally like a disgusting lime green color and that lead-based paint that they use on all the bridges. It probably still has lead-based paint on there, but they made these blue for some reason. Or the other part of it, it seems that they're all brown, so I'm not really sure why they made these ones blue and not the other ones. But yeah, that's the 476 Blue Route. And it kind of originally, as I remember as a kid, it ended at Ridge Pike and Chemical Road. And yeah, this just keeps going. And obviously, this was originally a railroad. We're kind of going to where there was at once a railroad yard kind of thing. Right up by where the smokestack is, it was all this is either like a quarry or railroad tracks. I kind of don't remember that much about the history of it. Meaning, like, remember it's like, yeah, quarries and just construction around this whole town. Now it's like all industrial in a sense. It's just office buildings. Kind of crazy how they changed it. Yeah, this is like a baseball field or golf shooting range. I don't know what you call it. You can't really see it over the weeds. The soccer rinks probably has like all that. Yeah, what's up with that? Why do they go on the AstroTurf? I thought AstroTurf was painful. No one wanted to have it in their baseball fields anymore. Now they want it like the soccer field so all the kids get hurt? I don't understand. But, yeah, everything's like AstroTurf almost. Not sure what's up with that. But right here, it was like I think it was a switch yard. You know, a bunch of train tracks for trains to just sit at, like the cars and stuff. And I went like all the way to that hill over there. I'm not really sure where the turnpike is from us right now. This also could have been like a quarry, among other things. Who knows what it was. It changed so much. Maybe like the quarry was actually past that hill. I'm thinking, I'm not sure. But yeah, these power lines are here forever. It's funny, this power plant up ahead. And I'm not really sure what they do in that power plant, if it's burning trash or coal or what, or both. But right now it doesn't look like it's done anything. I'm not even sure what this street is I'm going to cross, but this street leads to, right past that one building is IKEA. And as you keep going, it kind of gets to Ridge Avenue, or Ridge Pike at this point. I mean, Ridge Pike is kind of where on the bike path you turn, you go underneath it on an underpass up ahead. But literally, like, right down these power lines right here, there's an IKEA. And then there's maybe a Home Depot. But yeah, we'll get to that. So I guess we're on Allenwood Road. Wait, there is the place that all the, I don't know, the people I know all like that place. I don't like that place. I don't like it. You see, it has a whole bunch of charging things for your cars. This one doesn't look as full as like the one in Philly always does. You sure wouldn't know it with all the traffic coming in and out of it until I get to the entrance. But, yeah. So, like, there's a BJ's right there. If you can see it. But after the BJ's, there's like a Home Depot. Yeah, you see how everyone's like this turning into this thing? Well, they're obviously not just going to IKEA. But they're going to BJ's. What the hell is BJ's? Kmart? Basically what Kmart was. Anyway, this trail's been here for a while. It's just a lot of people just don't use it. Kind of right past this bend is the Ridge Pike light. Yeah, it's Ridge Avenue in Philly. That's Ridge Pike out here. I guess like it starts turning into Ridge Pike somewhere where Henry Avenue joins it. Is that what happens? Well, it's interesting, like Germantown Ave is out here, and Germantown Pike starts somewhere out here too. Also like Limerick Pike somewhere nearby, and Butler Pike, Route 23. Yeah, usually there's so many people going to this too. I mean, I basically just wait for everyone to go in there and just take it. As as I waited for all those cars to pass, and so many people. Up there is like Ridge Avenue, Ridge Pike. I'm glad this doesn't cross it because it's nice that this goes underneath it. But when it's snowing though, you can't get through this. I think one day I actually had to take it, and none of the trail was like plowed, so it's taking all the streets out here. Ridge Avenue, or Ridge Pike, or whatever it is, it sucks majorly. It's built like every 4-lane road in New Jersey. There's no fucking shoulder. Because whoever designs it, it's an asshole. One major asshole. But yeah, I'm glad this goes right underneath it. Just fuck that road. And fuck whoever designed it. As you see, it's like underpass. But yeah, every time I come here, it's like construction of some kind or whatever. Yeah, the bridge looks like it's kind of old in the tooth there. It probably should just get replaced. Steel only lasts so long. And it's funny because like the 70s steel was the worst steel of every car. And most of those fucking interstate highways and bridges and everything that you see out here were made in the 70s with that same shitty steel. So I think it's been like 6 months since that Beltway bridge fell, the Francis Scott Key Bridge. And it fell with such, I don't know, just instantly just collapsed as soon as that freaking boat hit it. This makes you wonder how weak those bridges are, especially the ones made in the 70s. So, yeah, they should just rebuild all the bridges, I guess, for like, what, 20 or 30 years? Just because you never know. But, so we're back at here. As far as whatever that road is, I guess that's actually the blue route. Hey. But yeah, this weaves around the blue route pretty much the whole way. And when you get to Germantown Pike, it's kind of, you know, where there's a toll booth. Kind of, this crosses over this road again, kind of right up ahead. So this is Chemical Road right here. This is the road that there was like an off-ramp on the highway that led down to this, and that was the end of it. And now, yeah, it's been like 32 fucking years since it was like that. 30 years ago, I don't think any of this other shit was here. All these buildings, all these stores. I think well, there was a Dick's Sporting Goods in here, but yeah, as you see, there's a Lowe's. It's a Giant. Look at closer, I see the Ross is in there. Target. Yeah, in 1992, most of this stuff probably wasn't even here yet. Let's get past that little obstacle. Yeah, as I get closer, I see there's Old Navy, PetSmart, Barnes & Noble. Oh, is that where, like, okay, well, there's a Barnes & Noble in this. It's an interesting place for it to be. But Marshall's in there. Well, I guess it's in there. Most of the Marshall's seem to have closed. I'm not sure if that's still there. Yeah. Generally, I was thinking there was an REI, but I guess not. I see Best Buy there. You just don't see the sign there. Oh no, it is there. It's a small. That's like the best place in there. Isn't that the biggest sign? I guess. There's a shoe store. Can't even like pronounce my name right or spell it right. No, I don't know. I write it out for it and still spell it right. Yeah, the Barnes & Noble right there. as I'm kind of waiting for the traffic. That on-ramp right there, I think it was the end of the road. And there was an off-ramp on the other side of it, the other side. All that stuff, that's all the new stuff. Like, that's how you know it's a new part of the road. It has all that weird white block stuff that supposedly, I don't know, holds the dirt better? I don't know. Yeah, so there's that intersection of Lawson's. So this bridge was like pretty much in 1991 or 92. It kind of built all this whole little wiggle stretch all the way to the new toll booth. And it was like exit 25, I thought. But I'm not sure what the exit number is today. As you see, that's all that block face. They've been doing it with the interstate highways. It seems to be just an interstate highway thing, especially in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Chemical Road used to, yeah, the road used to just end right there. And then you generally, if I remember right, we took the turnpike. So we got at the end of the road where I'm gonna have to cross this stupid intersection. You would turn left there and you would get to the turnpike exit. And then you get to Route 9, which is what it was back then. They designated it as 476 today, but back then it was just Route 9, the road of the coconuts. And yeah, so technically, like, the highways over that way, I can ride over this hill, and there's like a big toll booth with 100 lanes of PayPal lanes, or not PayPal, Easy Pass, that's it. And the turnpike is such a shyster kind of corporation that they don't even have like toll collectors anymore. They just have it like automatically pay, because they don't want to pay their workers. Like I said, they just want to overcharge people for the road. Yeah, what a shit show that fucking road is now. It used to be just a beautiful 2-lane road the whole way across. Now it's just like total garbage. It's not what a turnpike's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a nice road, like a parkway. This is actually pretty cool, this bridge. That is situation going to the office building, wherever it is. But it's probably easier probably to cross the damn road right at that traffic light than it is down here. It's a stupid offshoot turn. Well, I'm just saying, like, if there was like a shortcut to get to Route 9, you could just always go right to the turnpike on the Schoolcraft Expressway. But, you know, a lot of people are cheap. The whole, what, $2 toll difference. Even today, it's like probably not more than $2. But yeah, you'd have to turn left here, and like the one ramp trumpet was over there. But yeah, as you see, this way was just sudden death. Yeah, so getting past that's always fun, but you kind of see the exit ramp in 476 where it goes over right after it. The exit ramp is the white, thick trestle-looking bridge, the really thick beam thing, and then behind that is the actual highway. And over past this building, there's like a way that gets to the Northeast Extension. But then, like, what is this? Well, why is there so much traffic right here? So, it's like Germantown Pike to this road, whatever it is. What does the sign say? Northwestern Ave. Yeah. Anyway, just gonna follow this all the way back to Ridge Avenue and then the Squirrel River Trail. I think that's the end of the video footage, because I don't want to really video this. But yeah, it's nice and tranquil right here. Anyway, yeah, I guess thanks for watching this video. Definitely gonna have a metric century for December, but it's gonna be probably in New Jersey, because I think that Shawmount to Leverton connection of the towpath is gonna be closed for reconditioning. So yeah, anyway, yeah, thanks for watching.